Hey, what's up, everyone? This is AznKei, playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Time Edition. Today, gameplay mission made by Svetoslav, and tell mission it's busting in, which is his 11th mission of his GTA San Andreas Wars series. So yeah, without wasting further time, I like this mission. And stopping this right now. You go there and get the files. You got that? Fine. Go to the docks. I'm going to the docks. Can I use those sport cars? Oh yeah, I can. Yay! That's very kind, man. I have a feeling that in a few missions, he'll become a made man for their criminal organization, and then after that, he becomes so powerful that you know, that the higher ups wants to get rid of him. Oh, this is what I remember from GTA 4. Yeah, among all the 3D games, GTA games, like, you know, that start from GTA 3. Yeah, like the one I played the less, it's actually GTA 3. Like, I just played it once and that's pretty much it, man. Didn't bother it again. Because the thing is that at the time GTA 3 came out, there was already Vice City, you know? So I was kind of spoiled with GTA Vice City already. And not to mention that, you know, the mod community for GTA Vice City at the time was like there was more people, you know, who was working on that game. I don't know. I think like the mods in GTA mod community in GTA 3, it's like, I don't know, man. Well, it's not the problem is not the community. The problem is like you put the mods on it. Like there's a lot of restriction in that game, man. And yeah, GTA Vice City compared to GTA San Andreas, there's a lot of there's like restriction as well, man. Especially if you put like a lot of character models. Yeah. Because I remember I put like a, you know, anime mod for GTA Vice City, and you just put like 15 models, and then like the game has some serious problems. And then like in GTA San Andreas, you put like 70 character models, modified character models, and it's still fine, you know. Well, not to mention that GTA San Andreas is far more attractive thanks to the map itself, because you know it's pretty much the whole states, comparing to a city in, like in Vice City. Yeah, like GTA Vice City map is not really my favorite, but then again, I don't think this is actually like the author's fault. I mean, the creator's fault, because like real life Counterpart Miami is like kind of designed that way, man. The city, you must kill all the riffas to get the files. Kill all the riffas. I mean, Miami is like a very flat city, man. So yeah, you cannot really blame the creators for, you know, having a not so good like map design. I like the layout of like in San Andreas. I like the layout of San Fierro and Los Santos because they have hills and all that. Well, the hills in Los Santos is pretty much like at the edge of the city. So yeah, comparing to San Fierro, it's pretty much like in the middle of the city. So I would say like San Fierro is more, well, Montreal where I live is like more like San Fierro in terms of like city layout and all that, because like there's like a mountain like in the middle of the city, and not at the edge of the city. We don't really have like an edge of the city, especially because Montreal is like it's a city that's completely an island, you know. So it's surrounded by rivers and lake. Like for us, like you know, for those who live in Montreal, like the suburbs pretty much like outside of the island of Montreal, you know. It's not like you know, other cities in Canada like Toronto or Vancouver, where like the suburbs like it's bordered like by street. I mean, here like in Montreal, we also have like some suburbs, like on island suburbs. This is what we call. But most of us, we all thinking that you know, it's still part of the city, you know, because they still have like most of the same service and all that, like public transportation. All right. Oh, get the files. Yeah, I mean, yeah, San Francisco and Montreal, they look alike because there's like hills and mountains in the middle of the city. Of course, the difference that San Fierro, it's actually a hill, but it's still urban. Comparing to, you know, like here in Montreal, we call it Mont Royal, which is like the forest, you know. Get the files back to Sergi. It's like a forest in the middle of the city, man, which is pretty cool, man. I mean, well, it's a good idea to have like a forest in the middle of the city, man. Especially if you want like to escape urban life. All right, how to avoid the 3-star warning levels. Oh shit, weird collision going on here. Toronto is kind of like Miami. It's pretty flat. The city is pretty flat, but it gradually like raise altitude and all that. Like the further you go to the city, out of the city, you know. But otherwise, it's pretty much flat. That's why they have stuff like you know, the CN Tower. If you want to go to see like you know, the view of the city from above. So yeah. Yeah, speaking of like the view of the city above. Yeah, Montreal skyline is not so impressive because of the high restriction. Like they have to make sure the building is not above like the mountain on the city, in the city, which is like for those who use like metric value, it's like 230 meters from sea level. So yeah, you cannot put like a variety of skyscrapers height. Like you cannot really put like a 300 meter like tall skyscraper, unfortunately. But I still think the skyline is good enough, man. Just like it's hard to put more variety because of the restriction. if any of you guys are fans of skylines. So yeah, this is what I think about Montreal skyline. Well, Los Angeles skyline is not so impressive. I mean, compared to Chicago and New York. Yeah, it has even less than Toronto. I mean, the skyline of Los Angeles. They have less skyscraper than Toronto. But the thing with Los Angeles is that the city is more spread out, so it's very huge, man. Okay, where is it? Is it here? Hey, why are you going inside the enemy territory? I mean, criminal territory. I guess they have permission. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the mission. Thank you for watching and see you next time, guys.